Hi, Janelle here, and today I want to show you how I have revolutionized the way that I clean my home, and I want to share that with you. It saves me time, saves me money, and most importantly, it saves my health by removing all of the toxic chemicals that are in the leading brands of cleaning supplies that we typically use. So what I have today is a piece of raw chicken, a regular plate, and a couple of testing swabs. So I am going to show you that you can remove all of the gunk and bacteria from your surface of your counters by using one cloth and water. Yep, you heard me right, water. Okay, so what I have is a Norwex microfiber cloth called the Enviro cloth. Now, this is an amazing cloth. And I'm sure you're probably thinking that you can go to the store and buy microfiber, and that is true. But there are 3 reasons why you should choose the Norwex microfiber cloth over those other cloths. And the first reason is the size of the fiber. So to be considered microfiber, it has to be 1/6 the diameter of a human hair. That is really small, hence the name microfiber. But the Norwex microfiber is guaranteed to be at least 1/200th the same size of that human hair. So microscopic. It is so small. And not only is it much smaller than the leading brands, it's also star-shaped instead of a round fiber. So when you are swiping that cloth over the surface that you're cleaning, instead of just rolling over, it's actually pulling in all that gunk and stuff down into that cloth so you have a very clean surface and it doesn't cross-contaminate. Number 2 is the density. The cloth is so much thicker than the other microfibers on the market. And number 3, which is unique only to Norwex, is that it has micro silver embedded into the cloth. Okay, what does that mean to you? Micro silver is a natural antibacterial. So when you use your cloth and you rinse it out and you hang it up to dry, that micro silver is self-purifying the cloth in between uses. So all of that smelly cloths that we've had in the past that are gross after 24 hours, that micro silver is prohibiting the growth of bacteria, mold, fungus, all of those odor-causing grossness out of that cloth. So you have a self-sanitizing cloth right here. And I am going to show you right now how you can remove raw chicken juice from the surface with just this cloth in water. I've already got it wet. So I'm going to take this little plate here that I have and this piece of raw chicken, and we're just going to swipe all over this plate. Okay, nasty, gross. Okay, I got a little chunk on my hands. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I am gonna take one of these test swabs and I'm gonna swipe it all over the plate that I just put raw chicken on. Okay, and we are gonna stick it back into here. I'm gonna set the plate down for a second. And I'm gonna break this liquid and it's gonna go down and test the cotton swab at the end. Now you can get these at testing supply companies. They use these in like the health department to go in and check restaurants to make sure that everything is nice and clean. And if you can see on here, it says if it turns purple, it's gross, it's dirty. And then if it turns green, it is clean, okay? And so as you can tell, it is very dirty. This is a really dirty plate. Now this is testing for protein on the surface. Protein is smaller than bacteria, and so if you have cleaned protein off of the surface, then you've also removed bacteria. So we know now we have a plate full of protein and bacteria and chicken juice and raw stuff, okay? So I'm gonna put this one down and I'm gonna pick up my Enviro cloth right here, and we are going to just clean this plate just like you would your kitchen counter, your toilet seat, all of the stuff that you have in your home that you want to have nice and clean. All right, so we've cleaned that plate, and now I'm gonna take the second new swab, and we are going to test the surface of this plate. Okay, and then we'll stick that back down in here and break this liquid to go down and test the liquid at the bottom. All right, so as you can see, this is green. We have removed all of the protein from the surface with just this cloth and water. Are you guys blown away? Because you can just get rid of all of those nasty chemicals in your house. All the products that we have like this, you can get rid of. And I want to tell you why it's so important to get rid of all of these chemicals. Number one, if you read the back of a box of wipes, something like this, it will tell you that you have to use as many wipes as possible to leave that surface wet for 4 whole minutes before it actually kills the bacteria on the surface. And then it tells you to use gloves, use in a well-ventilated area, keep away from children, and it says if you are going to use this product on a surface that comes in contact with food, that you must wash off with soap and water. Now, I have done millions of classes, and nobody has ever told me that they use these wipes correctly. Not only that, but this package of wipes is about $5 a container, and you will probably go through at least one of those a month versus a $19 cloth that you buy one time and you keep for 10 years. So financially, it is a much better decision to go with the Norwex microfiber, and your health, it is a much better decision as well, because we don't want all those toxins to enter into our bloodstream. We breathe it into our respiratory system, and we don't really need them, because you can clean the surface with just that water and cloth and have a 99% bacteria-free surface, much easier and safer and cheaper for your pocketbook. Now, look at this green swab that we wiped over the plate. I also want to show you that if I stick this swab back into my chicken, that it is going to turn purple again. Just to show you that I am using real chicken, and this really works. If you would like to learn more about Norwex, please reach out and let me know. I have done hundreds of classes online, on Facebook, Zoom, in person. I would love to do a class for you, your family, your friends, and teach you how to get rid of all of these nasty chemicals that we have grown up using. They are so harmful for our bodies. They cause cancer, endocrine disruption, which is a hormone imbalance, infertility, asthma, allergies, skin irritations, and the list goes on and on. So if you would like to learn more, please reach out, let me know, and we will schedule a class just for you. Thank you.